Hi, I'd like also to discuss how to save changes from the local computer to our GitHub repository. So let me begin with this tool, and we have a local repository for luxury presence components. What I mean by local repository? We really have an exact copy of this these files, which is the exact copy of our centralized repository. Let me just go to our luxury presence ph. So the main purpose of this repository is for us as a team to collaborate together and to kind of track the changes. Let me explain a bit of what GitHub is all about. Um, it's a tool where we can actually collaborate with one another, and it has versions of our files. If we are going to proceed to these commits, and we can see who did who created the file, who did the changes and everything. So we can easily, like for example, let me if we want to track what happened to this specific file, so you can just go here, and 7 days ago, this is the exact copy of this central repository. So now our goal is to save or change our files from our local machine to into the centralized repository github.com. So let me begin with this. Let me create a test file. Let me go to my desktop, close this one. Let me close this, and all we need to do is we need to go to our local copy of our repository, GitHub test, and luxury components. So let me just put this windows side by side with our GitHub so that you can see what is really happening real time. Let me just select the luxury presence component so we can track the changes and also the history of this folder. So let me create a test folder. So when you create a certain like a test folder, and GitHub will detect if there are any changes inside this folder. So now let me just use this test folder and open with code, or you can use your local any text editor. As an example, I'll be using the Visual Studio Code. So let me close it first. Again, I'd like to right click on the specific folder and open the folder. Yes, I trust. And by convention, we do like um, if we are going to um, create um, a a workaround for a certain website. Let me just take example.com. This is the domain of the client, example.com. Again, this is just for a demonstration purposes, demonstration for the sake of demonstration. So let me create a file inside this folder. And let's see, I'll be creating a style, or let me just do first convention. If we are going to add specific CSS to the home page, so let me just create inside the example.com and an a new folder, namely homepage. And inside the homepage, I'll be creating, shall we say, opening video. Take note of our naming convention, opening video. I'll say style dot scss or css. Let me just use this scss as an example. And we will, of course, inject a certain css. Let me see. We create one example for you, and font size to 24 pixel. And as I hit Control S or save, and let's go to the luxury components, it will automatically detect that a new a new um, a new file is created from your local machine. So in this case, this one. So you can check here the testexample.com. Yeah, this is the exact file, and you can also check the preview of this file. But before anything else, uh, we need to see to it that we have an up to date copy of these files. So all you need to do is just fetch origin, and you will have, and the existing folder here, the existing files will be updated to the exact file or the updated file from our centralized repo or repository. So in this case, our goal is to save this example file or an opening video style, a custom style sheet or styles or CSS. So you can create your note here. Let me just create a note. Uh, like for example, um, created a custom. You need to describe what you did here. A custom font size, and you can also add description. Example: this is the description. Of course, you just need to provide a meaningful description for this workaround. So then all you need to do is commit to master, and the changes are now gone, since we are ready to uh, pushing to the origin is just saving it to the centralized repository. So if we will try to, you can use this one or use this button. uh, I'll just want to push using this setup here, and we're ready to check the changes that we did on from the local machine into our centralized repository. By the way, you can also to you can also navigate to the history tab, and you can check the your note here. So you can also right click if you wanna view your changes on in our GitHub account or GitHub repository, or you can just go to GitHub account, go to our repository, and all you need to do is refresh the page, and Mm, oh no, let me just go here and visit this one again. So we have created a custom font size for example.com. Also, you can check, you can also navigate uh, inside these folders. In our case, we can just check the note here, created created a custom font size. So we have created a test folder. We have the opening video styles. And this is now the exact file. So the exact copy of this local file uh, is this. So let me know if you have question about saving changes or your changes from the local machine to into the centralized repository. Thank you.